With the release of Clone Wars Season 7 Episode 12 and the end of the Clone Wars as a whole, many of us were disappointed that we didn't get to see some of the unfinished episodes make it into Season 7. So who were the Yuuzhan Vong and why were they going to be included in Clone Wars Season 7 if Dave Filoni was able to complete the episodes? So before we dive deep into it, remember to subscribe to the channel to be notified as soon as I release more incredible Star Wars content. At the moment, only 4.3% of you who are watching this video are subscribed to the channel. So if you do enjoy the content, remember to hit that subscribe button for more. The Yuuzhan Vong, also referred to as the Far Outsiders by the Chiss, were a species of aliens that originated outside of the known Star Wars galaxy in Legends. This species was one of the very few species that came from outside of the known galaxy and were able to travel to it through the intergalactic medium. The Yuuzhan Vong almost destroyed the New Republic after their arrival into the known galaxy, and were responsible for the deaths of over 365 trillion beings during their invasion of it. The average member of the species closely resembled the humans of the known galaxy, but were slightly taller and heavier than the standard Coruscant human. The Yuuzhan Vong were extremely religious and they viewed any form of mechanical technology as a form of blasphemy against their beliefs. Because of this, all of the technological innovation of their species was genetically engineered and purely organic. On top of this, the Yuuzhan Vong absolutely loved pain. They believed that the god they worship sacrificed their bodies to create their home galaxy. These guys were crazy. They even attempted to improve their physical strength and capabilities through organ grafting, where they attached the organs of others to themselves in hopes of improving their physicality. The most notable feature of this species, however, is that they were not affected by or even part of the Force. The Vong were unable to be sensed through the Force and their bodies were unable to be manipulated by the Force, such as through a Force choke. Luke's new Jedi Order at the time of their invasion were absolutely shocked to learn that traditional Force powers did not work on them and that they were not able to be sensed through the Force. Let me know down in the comments below whether or not you like the idea of having beings from another galaxy that are immune to the Force. Moving it straight back into Clone Wars Season 7, Dave Filoni was in the process of writing a 4-episode story arc that would foreshadow the invasion of these outsiders during Luke's new Jedi Order. The story would have only involved the Vong in a very minimal way, but would be extremely impactful to later storytelling around the sequel trilogy era. Of course, we now know how that panned out. In these unfinished episodes, a Yuuzhan Vong scout ship was attempting to assess the strength of the Republic at the time so that they could determine a perfect time to enter the galaxy for their invasion. You can see the concept art for the Yuuzhan Vong scout ship on the screen now. Honestly, such an awesome design. The Vong stationed on the scout ship were also inspecting the Jedi Order in hopes of learning what these mysterious Force wielders really were. Pablo Hidalgo, who was working with Dave Filoni on these unfinished episodes, said that the arc would have a horror feeling and would be an extremely creepy story, something relatively new to Clone Wars at the time. He also said that there would have been an X-Files type episode where someone from the Republic, possibly even a Jedi, would be abducted by the Yuuzhan Vong for further inspection of their Force powers. Because George Lucas did not believe the Yuuzhan Vong should have immunity to the Force, he altered the story so that they would be normal Force sensitives similar to the Jedi and the Sith. In this story, we also know that these unknown creatures likely did come from an outside galaxy, just like Legends, but we don't know anything about their history or culture. So that's everything we know about how the Yuuzhan Vong Clone Wars unfinished episode would have gone. Let me know down in the comments which Jedi you think deserve to be kidnapped by the Vong for experimentation. So be sure to subscribe to the channel to be notified as soon as I release more awesome Star Wars content. Thanks again so much for watching. Cheers guys, hope to see you in the next one.